Hello. Today we're going to talk about going with the flow, managing our emotions in the moment. Our contract upon coming into this life is to encounter contrast and make our preferences. Then Source can expand and become it. That's the expansion of the universe. And oh yeah, we're supposed to do it with joy, a lot of joy. So how do we encounter the contrast and still find joy? First of all, contrast is your friend. It comes to help you focus. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. You can't live life being afraid of contrast, just like you couldn't get through life being afraid to drive. So the key is to decide what you want. That's your preferences. Realize that as soon as you have asked, it is given and already in the vortex, 20 or 30 solutions. The rest of the time, we have to spend in alignment. But what happens when we hit a series of contrasts? Rejoice, because you're up for a big manifestation. And your job is to focus on what you want, then what you want, then what you want. The job is not to get crumpled by all that activity. Your source energy, you know? And your inner being is going to maneuver you around all the resistance on your path. And you have to allow that. You can't hear your inner being when you're having a meltdown. Let's say you're driving on a mountain road. You've never driven on a mountain road before. Do you get out of your car before you get on the road and sit on the side of the road and flail your arms and say, oh, I'm doomed. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm doomed. No, you are where you are. Your job is to get your mind set so that you can do this. You're not going to drive this mountain road 100 miles an hour. Sometimes you're only going to drive 5 miles an hour because it's your first time driving. You give yourself some slack. But motion forward is motion forward. Momentum is momentum. You may have to pull to the side of the road while driving to soothe yourself. But on mountain roads, there's not always a place to pull over. So you better soothe yourself right there. You're not alone here. Your inner being guides you. And if you can get quiet, you can hear. So soothing is the key. Soothing is the self-care part right here. Wherever you are is wherever you are. Everything is for your good, never for your detriment. Life is an adventure. You're getting ready to have an adventure on this mountain road. So soothe yourself. Your inner being's there. Your cadre of non-physical is there. So let's do this thing called step 5. Encounter the contrast, not push against it, and move quickly into allowing and alignment. And you will see that that contrast will catapult you further on your path, further into the future than you would have been had you not had that contrast. Ready for a great week? Go forth and prosper.